Welcome to the video, guys. We're going to discuss the zone diet, as you can see in the title. So if you don't want to learn about the zone diet, there will be no fitness footage in this video, but the next video will be a cheat day video. So if you're looking for that, wait till, today's Monday, so wait till Wednesday. But if you're curious about the zone diet, I did make one video last year about the zone diet, but I want to clarify some things and make it a little bit more simple to understand. So I just went on the honeymoon, right? So for anyone out there that doesn't know me, my wifey, yo girl, you gonna wave to him? Like say, hey, what up?
Hi.
My name's Jenny Boo. I'm from the block. What?
We just got married, but he takes his ring off.
I was washing my hands. Don't touch me. Let me just put my ring on. Don't you better flick my ear?
I'm about to punch him.
So we just went on our honeymoon. I gained 20 pounds. I'm supposed to be going on my Renaissance periodization bulk phase, but I wanted to reset the body and kind of just give it a little break from all the honeymoon cheat day food. So this is a great diet for beginners. It's a great diet to kind of like take a break from like hard dieting and counting your macros and things like that. But if you're a beginner and you don't know how to track your food, you don't measure your food, this is a perfect diet for you. So let's dive in. First thing you're gonna do, first link in the description. It's the CrossFit journal. It's their take on the zone diet. So first thing you're gonna see. Yo, make enough noise back there?
Well, I wouldn't make this noise if you closed it.
Unbelievable. Can't you see we got company here? So you're gonna go to CrossFit journal. The first thing you're gonna see, it says CrossFit journal. There's a little dog. It looks like a pit bull actually. There's a little chicken meal. You're gonna pass that, slide down. You're gonna get to meal plans. It's gonna say blocks. I'm gonna blow this up for you. On the bottom right, there's a chart. It says breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner, snack, total daily blocks, and body type. So this is the main part. This is the blocks portion. So it says small female all the way to a large female, athletic, well-muscled female, then small male all the way up to extra large male. Hard gainer, large, hard gainer, and athletic, well-muscled male. I mean, not to toot my horn, but every time that I did the zone, I did 25 blocks. So to put that in perspective, I work out 2 times a day, roughly 3 to 4 hours a day, and I weigh like 200 pounds. So if you're a dude and you're like, think you're gonna do 25 blocks, that's a little, like you can base that off of my performance. Jennifer, when she did this, she was like 14 blocks. So athletic, well-muscled female. She worked out for like 2.5 hours a day, 5 days a week. So there is going to be a little bit of trial and error, just like any diet, but you can take a guess and just go on the high side. And then if you're trying to lose weight, obviously you can whittle down. If you're trying to gain weight, you can increase your blocks, but give it 3 to 4 weeks before you change anything. So what you're gonna see is I went off of 16 blocks as soon as I got back from the honeymoon. So I usually eat 25, but I ate 16 block days because I was trying to reset the body and go on a slight caloric deficit. So 16 blocks. What does that mean? It means you eat in total for a day 16 blocks. And that breaks down to multiple things. You can do the recommendation, which is right here. It says 4 blocks for breakfast, 4 blocks for lunch, a 2-block snack, a 4-block dinner, and then a 2-block snack, which equals 16. I did 4 4-block meals, which let's all do the math. 4, 8, 12, 16 equals 16 blocks. Now, each meal, even though it's 4 blocks, you're eating 4 blocks of protein, 4 blocks of carbs, and 4 blocks of fat to equal that 4-block meal. That's where people get confused. Yo,
sorry.
What the hell are you doing back there?
I'm trying to eat my lunch.
What are you eating? Celery and shit?
Do your video.
This is respect around here. Anyway, so that's where people get confused because they're like, wait, 4-block protein, 4-block carb, 4-block fat, that's 12 blocks, but I'm supposed to be eating 16 blocks a day. Don't worry about that. It's 4-block meals in total. So let's break this down. I'm gonna give you an example of what I ate on the daily. So like I said, I did four block meals equaling 16. I could have done 3 4 block meals and then the 2 snacks, but it's totally up to you. It doesn't make a difference. You can do one 16 block meal if you want. I mean, it doesn't matter. That comes down the road with further progress. So, what I ate first is this cheese board, okay? I'm gonna zoom this up. Cheese board. As you can see, I have some mini bell peppers. That's brie cheese, salami, 2 plums. I was like, what are those? Peaches? Plums? 2 plums, and then almonds. So we're gonna break this down. If we go to the meal plan portion, and for the meal plan, you want to stick to the first page. The second page is unfavorable foods, so there's like cereal and ice cream on that page. Do not even worry about that page. Just stick to the first page. So first things up, all these foods, these proteins, these carbs, these fats, this is all equal to 1 block. So for example, let's go right to chicken breast. 1 ounce of chicken breast is 1 block. So if I wanted to eat 4 blocks, I would have 4 ounces of chicken. Oatmeal, we'll go for carbs on oatmeal, 1/3 of a cup. So if I wanted 4 blocks of oatmeal, I'd have to have 1 cup and 1/3, or 1 1/3 cup. Wow, I said that dumb. Fats, almonds. If I wanted 4 blocks of fat, I would eat 4 times 3, 12 almonds. Now, this is another part that gets a little bit fancy. If the protein source is very lean, like no fat at all, then you're gonna double up on your fats on this right side. Because if I go back to this block picture, what is a block? If you scroll down, 1.5 grams of fat equals 1 block of fat. There's an assumption that there is about 1.5 grams of fat in each block of protein. So the total amount of fat per block is actually 3 grams. So like I said, if the protein source is very lean, like chicken breast, there's no fat in that, you need to double up on these almonds over here. So for me, on that day, I ate 24 almonds on that cheese board. So let's go back to the cheese board. There's 24 almonds on that plate. There is, with the peppers and the plums, that equals 4 blocks of carbohydrates. With the cheese, now cheese is, you would think it's under fat, but it's actually under protein. Cheese is there, which actually, sorry, I'm wrong. There's only 12 almonds there, and then the cheese is my protein and fats, and then salami. So that meal you're looking at is 4 blocks of carbs, 4 blocks of protein, 4 blocks of fat. So really healthy stuff. Veggies, fruits, nuts, and some cheese. So pretty simple meal. You can change that up, obviously. So if we did a little quick example of a more traditional meal, let's go up to the top of this block chart. Let's say you did egg whites, right? Now an egg white, you need 2 egg whites per 1 block. So for me, I would need 8 egg whites to equal 4 blocks. Hopefully I'm making this make sense. 8 egg whites. Everyone can hear you chew. 8 blocks. Sorry, you're making me mess up, girl. 8 egg whites equals 4 blocks, right? So I would eat 8 egg whites. Oatmeal, like I said, I would have to eat 1 1/3 cup of oatmeal. And then for fats, I would have to eat, because there's no fat in the egg whites, 24 almonds. So you would have to adjust that per your block. So again, these proteins, carbs, and fats, that's 1 block per serving. Let's go to my second meal of the day, which is this chicken. Zoom up on this chicken. I have 4 ounces of chicken breast. I have 3 blocks of chickpeas, a block worth of broccoli rabe, and then that half avocado equals out to my fat blocks. Like I mentioned in the first meal, it's really healthy foods. So I'm not eating like cheeseburgers and stuff. It's healthy foods. Then let's go to the third meal of the day. We got a salad. Now this salad has just romaine lettuce. Actually, I think it's a spring mix. Spring mix salad. It has 4 ounces of chicken. It has salad dressing in there, which is my fat. And then I have an apple on the side for my carbs. So this is one of those meals where the salad came in a bag. So I couldn't really, take things apart and weigh and measure. So you go to your block chart. What is a block? 7 grams of protein equals 1 block. 9 grams of carbs equals 1 block. And then the 1.5 grams equals 1 fat block. So I took the serving size of the salad, did my little math equation in my head, and then made myself a serving size. Fourth meal of the day is this pasta, almonds and chicken. Actually, the pasta has spinach and mushroom. My wife made it, and it wasn't like Bobby Flay was in the kitchen. Oh, I can see you. I didn't know that. So the thing about carbs is you're not going to get that many carbs on some of the stuff. So most of your carbs on this favorable side is going to be fruits and veggies, and then like things like oatmeal, beans, chickpeas, stuff like that. So on the pasta side, like I only got like, hold on, where's the pasta on this? Pasta, I think pasta's on the naughty side. Oopsies. So don't be like me, don't be eating pasta. So anyways, 4 blocks of carbs for the pasta, which I think it was only 1 cup of pasta, which is so sad. That bowl is like a mini bowl. 4 ounces of chicken. I have some spinach and mushroom in there for a little veggie action, and then that's 1/3 cup of almonds, which is like 12 almonds again. So it's pretty simple though, and it's basic, clean, almost like bodybuilder-ish foods. Nuts, seeds, fruits, veggies, clean cuts of protein. You do have some sources of like cheese and milk and things like that. Only thing that you need to be concerned about though is hitting your blocks. So don't use your FitnessPal when you're doing this diet. That's like one thing this is the best part about this diet, is that you don't have to worry about tracking your macros on your phone. Just print out this chart, put it on your fridge, and just weigh and measure. Eat it, and then you're out the door. So don't be like on your phone like, oh, well, I ate this amount of blocks here today. Oh, don't worry about it, because that's like the stressful part about counting calories, is that you get over obsessed about how many calories you're having, how many carbs, how much fat, how much protein. So this is a really almost like a stress relief, because you don't have to do that on this diet. So like I mentioned, hopefully this video is 14 minutes long. Hopefully that made sense. I'm hoping this made sense. If it didn't make sense, you have a question, you need me to clarify something, comment down below and I'll respond. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The Zone Diet is a perfect diet for beginners because you get to weigh, measure your food, you get to figure out portion control. Like I said, it's gonna take trial and error to see like how many blocks you need a day. And this part is gonna be for performance. So if you're eating 16 blocks and you see a decrease in performance, then you can double your fats. So you go from a 4 blocks of fat per meal, you go to 8 blocks of fat per meal. You still keep your 16 block total, but you go double in fat. And that should increase your performance. And that's it. Comment, like, subscribe. Hopefully like you're like, this guy is so cool. His wife is what? You're my wife? His wife is like so cute. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, like the content, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, bottom right hand corner. Questions, comment down below. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that's it. Got something to add other than your cough and your noise in the background?
Subscribe to my wonderful husband.
Yeah, go ahead, tell him. Tell him to hit my Instagram up.
Hit my Instagram up.
Screw her Instagram.